Let me see what fingers like.
No, you're not allowed in the house, Poppy. Don't you? Out you get. Out you get. How many times do I have to tell you? Brian, come on, I've got a million and one things to do. Show us what you've done.
Do that, Mum.
Brian, it's beautiful. The boys are going to love sleeping in here.
Not bad, is it?
It's brilliant.
Nice word, though.
Right, family meeting.
No, I've got stuff to do in the garden.
Yeah, and I've got to revise.
Everyone, kitchen, now. When we first came down here, everyone was in a great hurry to tell us we were going to fail. Now, I know it's no secret that we had teething problems.
Like having no money and eating straw.
Something like that, yes. The point is, we made it by the skin of our teeth. It could be years before Phyllis pays her way. And that's why we're doing the kids' holidays. We need the money.
Marcus and I will be concentrating on the niche crops. But, don't hold your breath on that one. Your mum will be concentrating on the children. Now, we can be friendly and welcoming, but we must always remember that they're paying guests, not friends. We don't get emotionally involved with them. We've got to think of them as a cash crop.
The house looks great, and I know you've all worked really hard. But this is just the beginning. It's important that everyone does their bit. That's why I've done as timetables.
I only do a small bit, because I'm revising.
I know it won't be easy having strange kids around the place. You lot are strange enough as it is. But the thing is, we have to make this work. I don't want to be over-dramatic here, but our future depends on those kids. Any questions?
When will they arrive?
Can't be. The door was open. Maddie, what are you doing here?
I thought you might need an extra pair of hands with these children arriving.
Do I?
Brian?
Mum, I'll take your bags upstairs.
Hello. Okay. Okay, we'll do it. Thanks.
I'm really pleased to see you, Eddie.
Well, I'm glad somebody is.
It's the police. Something about a Spanish girl?
She's early.
Where is she? Joyce?
¿Quién eres? Who are you?
I'm Marcus. I'm sorry I'm late. There's been some confusion over the times.
It's outrageous.
Well, it wasn't really our fault. You see,
Car is where?
it's out front.
Welcome to Phyllis, Jake.
Yes, well, I must be on my way. Now, you behave yourself, Jake. Mrs. Addis will report any bad behaviour to me when I come to pick you up.
I'm sure there won't be any need for that.
Well, I don't want him indulged. He's off to prep school in September, so he has to get used to being away from home. Goodbye, Jake. Make me proud of you.
Well, shall I show you where you're going to be staying, Jake? Right, come on in. Right. Oh, here we are. You're the first, Jake, so you get the pick of the beds. But you don't have to stay here if you don't want to. I don't believe in homesickness, so if you want some company, you...
Cool! Where's my sleep? Where's the television? Brilliant! A swing! Who are you?
This is Jake. I'm Faith. You must be Terry.
Wicked!
Where's your mother?
Please! Go! Brilliant!
Nice to meet you.
A horse! A pony? Fantastic! Mum, this isn't a horse, it's a pony!
That's nice, love.
A house! A farmhouse!
Terry! It's all right. He can't harm himself.
We live halfway up a tower block, so he's a bit frisky today. Actually, he's always frisky.
He's a lively little lad, isn't he?
That's one word for it. Now, if you have to send him home, do I get a refund?
We won't have to send him home.
He's got a lot of energy, but he finds it hard to channel it.
Look, I was a teacher in the East End. Believe me, there's nothing Terry can teach me that I don't already know.
Bye, Mum! Is this some sort of joke?
Welcome to our home. You're ever so humble.
This is not what I expected. Bring my bags.
Mum, this is Joss.
Hello, Joss. I'm Faith. Welcome to Philishay's. Hello, love. This is Addy. This is Molly. This is Jake. And this is Wobble. He's getting on a bit, so he's not to be ridden. So, did you bring any other clothes, Joss? You know, something more suitable for the farm?
I didn't think it was going to be this dirty.
Well, it is a farm, Joss, and farms have yards, and yards get muddy. Even in Spain, I'm sure. Oh, this is Terry. Molly, why don't you take the boys to see the rabbits? Joss, you follow me. I'll find you some more comfortable clothes, eh?
What about the website?
Oh, not this again.
It's the future, Dad.
People don't want to choose their food over a computer. They want to look at it. They want to smell it. They want to touch it.
Well, at least take a look.
If you ask me, the internet's a waste of time and money, and it makes you go blind.
Well, at least take a look at some of the other sites. Come on, Dad. I could put a web page together in a few days. It won't cost a penny.
Oi!
There's no one here, I'm afraid.
Joss, this is Sarah. Sarah, this is Joss.
Mum, I'm trying to revise.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry, love. It's just that Joss hasn't exactly come sartorially equipped for a weekend in the country. She just wondered if she could borrow some of your clothes.
I wondered no such thing.
Please?
My clothes, you've got to be kidding.
A pair of jeans, a few shirts, a pair of boots.
Oh, well, there's some of that black bin liner.
They're for Oxfam.
What is Oxfam?
He's a new designer in London. He's fabulous.
Let me see.
Here's a market garden in Suffolk. Look at this. Beautiful imagery, clear order options, links to other sites.
Is this why we got a phone bill the size of Swaziland's national debt?
There's some brilliant Devon sites, look.
Geek boy.
Luddite.
Taking a break?
Marcus was just showing me the internet.
Come and have a look, Ned.
No, we ain't got time, Marcus. We got to go to market.
I'll get on with lunch.
Come on.
Go away, I'm revising.
No, you're not. You're sleeping.
I was not. I was thinking.
About what?
See, the thing is, Joe, if you were to... Hang on a minute, Molly. The thing is, if you were to paint something...
Mum!
Molly, I said, hang on a minute. I'm talking to Jake.
It's important.
What?
Terry's on the roof.
Terry. Terry, get down from there, love. Terry! Terry, don't you dare!
Wicked!
What are we going to do with you, eh?
Dunno.
What's your mum going to think of us? Sending her lovely boy home with a big hole in his head.
You're sending me home?
No, I don't mean that you...
Please don't send me home.
You don't have to go home. Not till you want to go home.
I like it here.
Good. Go on then, you'll live.
right?
I'd forgotten what a responsibility it is looking after other people's kids. At least at school you could send them home at the end of the day.
We'll be all right.
I don't know what I'd do without you, Eddie. And don't worry about Brian. Just give him time.
About the money. It wasn't that I didn't love him, or you, or the kids. It's just that I love him so much I couldn't bear to see him hurt himself all over again.
I know. And Brian knows it too, deep down. What now?
I hope these kids work out. I really thought there was a gap for niche veg.
Nice of Nan to come down and help out.
Yeah.
You two not mended your fences since...
Since we nearly went belly up and she refused to help.
It was a bit more complicated than that, wasn't it?
Were you there?
No, but...
Then you don't know what you're talking about, do you? Yes, sir. You grew all this? We do. May I? Stick them in your mouth so they taste better. Good. Very good. I'll take it. £1, £2? All of it. Excuse me? Come in. Nice place. Right. Unload the van. People come here to escape their busy lives. They want comfort and they want quality. I'm quality. And you, Mr. Addis, are quality. Superb produce. Thank you. Come into the kitchen. I'll show you something. The best meat money can buy. Fresh, organic, fish, fruit, vegetables. The freshest, the best, the most unusual. Quality. Very impressive. Smaller slices. But it's not just about quality, it's also about quantity. My usual supplier is struggling, Mr. Addis. I see. I like your produce very much. If I were to offer you a contract, would you be interested? Possibly. But you have the means and the ambition to fulfill our needs here. They're considerable. It's arrogant. We want as many people as possible to enjoy our food. Well, I've already constructed my menus for this season, so it's critical that you be able to supply what I need when I need it. Baby potatoes, baby carrots, etc., obviously, but also radicchio, frisee, corn salad, American land cress. Not a problem. Wild rocket, muly radishes, ishikuru. Ishikuru that will melt in your mouth, Mr. Jones. Henry. Please. Henry. What's ishikuru? I could have argued, but I tell you what, we're going to grow the best ishikuru in England. Get in.
Just let your hands follow mine, Joss, all right? Okay. 9, 10, midnight. Oh, excellent. Well done. Well done.
Your mum's been brilliant with the kids.
Good.
I was thinking you could take down the pub tonight for a drink.
I must get back to work.
Ryan, she's sick about it.
How do you think I feel? I stood there in front of my own mother and asked for money to save my family, and she refused. I can't just pretend it didn't happen.
10, 12, and...
What on earth?
Terry, no! Will you please take your mum down the pub tonight and sort it out?
Can you concentrate on what you're doing down there? But Dave! Oh, you did that on purpose.
Did I? You, mum, pub.
No, Faith, I'm sorry. Ah, yeah! I can't believe you did that. All right. All right, I'll talk to her. Fascist.
Wimp. Right, nearly there, nearly there. Oh, hello, Celeste. If you're looking for Marcus, he's in the yard.
Is that it?
Yeah, that's it.
Oh.
Hey, Grover.
Oh, yeah?
Take me for a walk, you beast.
What are you doing here? You're supposed to be at work.
Oh, my dental appointment. Go on. Just a quick walk.
Stop it! Stop it! No!
Please stop that, it's so annoying.
Marcus, put these on table, please, love.
Fish. Fish is so good roast.
Thank you.
What is it?
Ladies first.
Thank you, Marcus.
I love stew.
Marcus, may I have a glass of water, please?
Wait,
Thank you,
wait.
Marcus.
What lovely manners. You could learn a thing or two from Joss, Mummy.
Marcus, may I have a glass of water, please? Marcus, may I have a glass of water, please?
Where's Sarah?
Revising.
Wait, what did you tell your mum you were?
At Lindsay's, revising.
Not in the pub with me.
No way. They'd have me reading bedtime stories to our psychotic kids.
In that case, be afraid. Be very afraid.
Good night, Sarah.
Right, that's you done. You get to bed and I'll come over and turn off the lights. Next! Right, Jake, let's get you out those clothes, shall we? Must be filthy.
No.
I'll tell you what. You hand them out. I'll wash them, put them in the airing cupboard and they'll be dry by the morning.
No.
You can't go to bed in dirty clothes, can you?
I'm a soldier.
Even soldiers have got to change their clothes.
No.
What's your mum going to say if I send you home smelling like a polecat, eh?
No.
Come on, Jake. Jake? Jake! I'll take that as a no then.
You know, when you first told me you were coming down here, you were taking the kids out of school and you were making Faith give up her job.
No one was made to do anything.
I thought you were completely mad.
You made that very clear.
And I said, if you get into trouble, don't come running to me, didn't I?
You did.
So when you just turned up at my house that day...
Desperate. About to lose everything. Even the roof over my children's heads.
I said no.
You said no.
Because I didn't want you getting hurt any more than you had been. I remembered the taxi driving, I remembered the decorating business, I remembered the florist.
This was different.
Well, maybe it was, maybe it wasn't, but how was I to know?
What's the use? Let's just talk about something else.
Everything I ever did for you, Brian, was done out of love. Now, you can hate me for making the wrong decisions, but you can't hate me for loving you.
Can we agree to disagree?
If you say you forgive me.
Mum?
I forgive you, Mum.
I forgive you, Mum. There.
And I'm sorry I'm such a great sulking baby that I didn't even phone you.
Jake? Jake, what are you doing up, love?
What's going on?
Shh. I think he's sleepwalking. You go back to bed. Jake, can you hear me, love?
Mummy.
No, not your mummy. It's Faith, remember? You're on holiday.
Mummy.
Come, darling, let's get you back to bed, eh? Let's go. Come on.
It's frozen. The picture. I can't turn it off.
On the internet? In the middle of the night?
Just tell me how to turn it off.
It's probably just crashed. Just let me have...
No!
Eddie, what's going on?
I was trying to be helpful to see if I could find a site like Brown's Business and...
What?
I just typed vegetable into the searchy thing.
And?
Oh my God! I'll never be able to look a parsnip in the face again. It's not funny. I mean, who'd find that arousing?
Not the parsnip, I suppose.
Funny.
Nothing.
Sauce, please.
After you. Did anyone have any dreams last night?
There was this enormous leak trying to get in my window.
Not you. Anyone else?
I dreamt I saw beautiful horses, as white as snow, galloping in from the sea. They nuzzled me and loved me.
Nice dream.
I dreamt I exploded.
Nasty. What about you, Jake? Did you dream at all?
I dreamt that I was wounded and the enemy were coming up the hill and I got my machine gun.
Yeah, all right, Jake, all right. Did you have any other dreams?
Come on, Marcus. We got a lot to do today. And I've been out there for 2 hours already.
I promised Mum I'd do something with the kids.
But I need you.
I need him more, Brian. He's taking the kids to the movie club in Exeter so I can get on with some farm chores.
What about my Ishikuru?
I need to get these kids out of my hair for a few hours.
I'll make it up to you later, Dad. I promise.
What are you doing today, Sarah?
Revising. If I can find a quiet place.
Pub's quite quiet.
What about my Ishikuru?
We need to think of the kids as a cash crop, remember?
Cash crop? What is a cash crop?
It's, Brian?
Can't stop. Sorry. Ishikuru.
Me neither. Bye.
Are we there yet? I need the toilet.
Oh, not again, Jake. You'll have to hang on while I find a place to stop.
There's something troubling that little boy.
Jake, he's as mad as a March hare.
Should have seen him last night, standing in that kitchen. He looked so lost.
Faith, Brian was right. Now, don't you start getting emotionally involved with these kids. You go mad yourself.
I hear you and Brian agreed to disagree.
Something like that.
You know how stubborn he is. His pride's been hurt, that's all. Just give him time.
Well, I hope so.
I suppose you've got amazing countryside in Spain.
Not in Barcelona.
Terry, you be careful there, mate. So what's life like for you back home, Josh? Plenty of boyfriends chasing after you?
Thousands.
I'd like to go to Spain someday.
Will you wear British underpants and urinate on our beaches?
Promise not to. Right, let's go.
What is it, Molly?
Jake's just disappeared.
What? Give me those, mate.
Jake! Come back here! Jake!
We're gonna have to go in and get him.
It will be cold and dark in there.
What's this?
Don't touch it. I say! All right. Good one, Terry. Right. Then we've got to stay together, OK? Let's hold hands and keep tight. All right? Come on. Jake! Jake!
You don't really have to go down there.
Well, I can't go down there without you. So come on. I don't know.
There!
What's the matter, Terry?
Something just touched my leg.
Mole, shine your torch. There's nothing there. Stop panicking.
I'm going home.
No, you're not. We stay together.
I hate this!
Quiet! Jake? Jake?
You phoning?
The mobile.
They're in the cinema. We switched off. Faith, they'll be fine.
Talk to us, Jake! Call out so we can find you!
Oh no, there's blood. He might be dead. Don't be stupid, he's just called out.
Jake! You call it out, mate!
Better get back to work.
And now they are late.
Only about 20 minutes. They probably stopped to show them something.
I've just phoned the cinema to see if they've left.
What'd they say?
Oh, the projectionist called in sick. There's no performance today.
Jake!
Help! I'm falling down the hole. They're here.
Jake?
My leg really hurts.
Don't worry, mate, I'll get you out. I'm gonna have to get something to dig him out. Joss, I need you to stay with the kids, all right? Won't be long. It's all right. I'm going to get you out of there, get some help, all right?
What if you'd really hurt yourself, eh? Running off like that. And you put the others at risk too. If you can't be trusted to behave yourself, Jake, then perhaps I should send you home. Well, your dad wasn't very happy about it when I told him, I can tell you. And what's he going to say when he comes to pick you up?
He won't care.
What about your mum?
What about her?
What do you think she's going to say if you're sent home for misbehaving?
None of your business.
One more chance, Jake. I really like you. But you put the other kids in danger today, so I mean it. One more chance.
Listen, if it's all right with you, I wondered if you could help me and Marcus plant a crop tomorrow. It'll be hard work, but Marcus says you can handle yourself. What do you say? Good lad.
Won't be long. I'll try something else.
How do you know if a boy loves you?
Just... I don't know.
Will they tell you?
God, no, tell you. That'd be the sensible thing to do. He'll talk about football, try and arm wrestle you, and show off in front of you.
Arm wrestle? How will you tell then?
Someone back home, is there?
Might be.
My advice is just go for it and kiss them.
Just kiss them?
Believe me, you'll know straight away if he loves you or not.
You all right there, Terry?
Yeah.
Good.
Jake, don't do that, love. Not like if I did it to you, would you?
Wouldn't care. Yeah! Get off, Jake!
Jake, get off!
Serves you right.
How was work, Terry?
Wicked.
He's a good worker.
We're planting Ishikuru. It'll be the best in Devon, the hotel will love it, and we'll all be millionaires.
Where's Jake? Having a wash, I hope. Aren't you eating, Jules?
I'm not hungry.
I never is.
We'll get stuff in, Terry.
Molly, go and tell Jake his lunch's on the table, love.
Okay. Any last requests? You have been accused of insubordination and cowardice, spying for the enemy and just being horrible. Prepare to meet your maker, Private Wall. There you are. Mum says your lunch is on the table. Wobble. What's the matter? What have you done to him?
You see, we have to seed an area of about 10 foot by 26 of Ishikura.
That's a lot, Dad.
We've got to start thinking a lot bigger. Can't let a hotel like that down.
True.
True. Molly, what on earth's happened?
What's wrong with him?
Fine, shall I call the vet?
There's no need, I'm afraid. Wobble's died, love.
Molly.
He did it. He killed him.
Jake. Wobble died of old age, love. He just felt tired. Shut his eyes and slipped away.
Jake killed him.
No, he didn't, Mom. Wobble just thought it was time to go. Yeah. He was getting old and his joints were aching
And what a wonderful life he had. Spending his last year with you, his best friend. Making you happy, making your friends happy. What a lucky pony he was.
Does Molly hate me?
Of course she doesn't hate you. She knows it wasn't your fault. She knows that Wobble had a wonderful life, but everything that lives must die.
Why must it?
Why? I don't know the answer to that.
Where's Wobble gone?
I don't know the answer to that either. All I do know is that nothing really dies. I mean, Wobble hasn't gone, has he? Not really. When I shut my eyes and I think of him, I think of laughing kids hanging off of him. And Molly's going to smile every time she thinks of him, even when she's an old lady. Then one day, she'll have kids of her own and she'll tell them about him. So he hasn't gone, has he? He's always going to be in here.
My mum's dead.
Your mum? But you said... When did you die, Jake?
At Christmas.
Oh, Jake, I'm so sorry, love. I didn't know. Your dad didn't tell me.
He doesn't like to talk about it.
Doesn't he?
He thinks it's weak to keep talking about it.
Well, I don't know about that. I expect he's just very sad.
He cries.
Does he?
Only when he thinks I can't hear him.
You cry about it? Oh, Jake. You shouldn't keep all that crying inside. It'll make you ill. Your mum wouldn't want that, would she?
She said I was Mummy's little soldier.
Oh, Jake. Oh, Jake. It's all right, Jake. It's all right.
Poor little son.
I don't believe that, Father. Just leaving him here and not telling me the poor little kid had lost his mother last Christmas.
Maybe the man's still in shock.
He told him it was weak to cry.
Grief affects everyone differently.
It's not just his grief, though, is it, Brian? He's got responsibility to his son as well.
You're not getting emotionally involved in our cash crop, are you?
No. Not really.
What?
Let's go for a walk.
Oh, you like a good walk, don't you?
I certainly do.
Right, wait there. I'll get my jacket.
I'm sorry about Wobble.
I am not emotionally involved.
Joss. What's the matter?
I go back to Spain tomorrow.
I know.
I don't want to go.
I'm glad you enjoyed it, especially after our bad start.
Marcus?
Yeah? Joss! What are you doing?
You don't love me?
You're 13 years old, Joss.
I'm not a child.
I never said you were, but...
You don't love me.
No. But, Joss, listen.
Terry, where are we going?
Wait! Now,
I did it.
Did what?
Cleared it, seeded it, watered it. We call it Terry's Acre.
My Terry did some gardening.
He's a natural.
It's ishikuru, the best ishikuru in Devon.
It's a sort of fancy spring onion.
All right.
Everyone knows that, Mum.
It's a good little man you got there. In fact, we made something up for him, Marcus.
Even tower blocks should have a bit of greenery.
Well, what do you say?
Thank you.
Oh, thank you, Terry. Couldn't have done it without you.
Marcus! Your mum says, can you please drop Joss at the station?
Jake told me about his mum.
Well, he had no right to do that. I'm sure you've got enough on your plate without hearing of our worries.
He misses his mother.
How much do I owe you, Mrs. Addis?
He's a bright boy. He knows you're hurting, Mr. Anderson. He just...
I think that should cover it.
You should have told me about his mum. When he ran off like that, he put himself at risk and he put the other kids at risk too. I should have known about it.
Jake!
He needs to talk about it. To talk about her, to know it's not weak to cry.
Jake! We're leaving. Now, shake hands with Mrs. Addis and thank her for looking after you.
Thank you, Faith.
It's been my complete pleasure, Jake.
Come on.
You liked him, didn't you?
It's all right.
Listen, Joss.
Why don't you just go? I'm old enough to get on a train.
I know you are. Right. Safe journey home. Come here. He's one lucky, lucky boy, Joss.
Who is?
Boy you're gonna meet.
Cons first.
The little horrors come in your room and wear your clothes.
Like you're ever here.
They eat like a swarm of locusts.
They keep Marcus away from the gardens.
I think my mum and dad are their mum and dad.
They get lost down mines.
With your help.
Well, they certainly are one hell of a responsibility.
You wouldn't feel that so keenly if you didn't get so emotionally involved.
I'm not emotionally involved.
You cried when Jake went.
I had something in my eye. Traitor.
They're a cash crop. Think of them as vegetables.
Oh, I phoned Terry's mum, Dad.
Later, Marcus.
Phoned her for what?
All right, they're the cons. And what about the pros?
Phoned her for what?
Dad wanted me to ask Terry's mum if he could come back and see the ishikuru when it's grown.
Just so long as we're not getting emotionally involved.
Cash crop.
Talking of which, here are the pros.
Oh, that's money. They call it cash. I've read about it in the papers.
I wonder what the other children will be like.
Bring them on, I say.
You won't jump.
Are perfect.
A change of circumstances for Maggie and Mrs. Van Meer in Tenco this morning at 10:10 here on Drama. Next, so the mysterious disappearance of a Jersey money man gives Jim a headache in Bergerac after the break.